Rah, what's going on, guys? This is a battle between some random person and Serebii. I keep on doing these videos with Ralliser because everyone doesn't give me their names on YouTube, or if they do, they don't actually care. But oh well, Gen 5 standard, whatever. This is again, or I told you who it was against. I am in a really hyper mood because I've just drank a shitload of cola. So, right, I lead off with Assassin Door because I know he'll lead off with a Pythagoras. I misclick, go for a Dragon Pulse, and then he switches out into a Conqueror, where I go for a Dragon Pulse. It can do far cool, but it's a crit. I'm going to go into my my Leafeon just to take the Drain Punch. Oh, just so you guys know, if I'm speaking really quickly, it's because the video is going quickly, as you can see. Because this video actually took me like 70 minutes to record. It's actually a really long battle. So this is a really sped up game. So I'm going to be talking like mad. I probably can't do as much funny things as I want to, and it's going to be a weird narration. But because I'm hyper, it's going to be elite. So right. He goes into Pythagoras, and I go into Leafeon, and he's also using a Trick Room team. I'm going to go for a Toxic because I know he's going to set up Trick Room, because that's all Trick Roomers do, and yeah, that's awesome. So now he's going to be quicker than me. That doesn't really matter, because I can take nearly anything which is Pythagoras throws at me. But he actually switches out into an Ember, and I was like, shit, get the fuck out of there. So yeah, I actually switch out into my Magmortar. He goes for a Rock Slide, and I was seriously like, I just shat bricks when I saw that. Now switch the hell out into my Leafeon again, and going to take the Wild Bolt like a pro. And now I'm going to stay in, I think, and I'm not sure. I think I do a Leaf Blade. No, I Protect just in case he wanted to do anything. And now he's got a Reuniclus up. I can't Toxic it. It's a massive wall to my team. I've got to get this down. What I need to do, I need to get this Reuniclus down. I'm got to get the Pythagoras down. When those two go down, I can sweep with my Kajundo. But I stupidly misplayed, and I thought that Reuniclus doesn't get Focus Blast, but most Psychics do. So that's a massive fail on my part. Gonna go into my Metagross because I know I can take anything which is Reuniclus throws at me, and it actually throws a Shadow Ball, and I really didn't take that very well. So I'm going to get the hell back after surviving Meteor Mash, go into Laser, my Magmortar, just because I don't actually need this poke anymore, and I don't mind if it's flooded out. Plus, I like to get rid of what's it called, Trick Room teams. So I go into my Kajundo just to make him want to go for a Psychic, just so I can get into my Xbox without any or this is basically a free switch in. And now I know it's a physically defensive wall, and I can probably hit that thing pretty hard, but instead I switch out into my Melodic, just so that if he does do a Shadow Ball, or I don't know, just whatever, I can take it absolutely no problem. He's got leftovers, and I get leftovers first, which is telling me that I would be faster, but because of Trick Room, he's faster. Gonna fire for Skull, Body fires off a Nightshade. I know I can take 3 more of those, no problem, so I can just keep on firing off attacks. So he's going to take toxic damage. He's going to go for a Destiny Bond, and at this point I had no idea that, well, you guys have no idea how happy I was, because now I'm going to recover, and I'm going to get loads of HP back, and he's going to live with the tiny HP, means I'm going to live and Protect. If he does go for a Destiny Bond, he's going to kill him, but not me. Go for a Protect, switch it out into a Conqueror, and I'm going to Protect because I'm a whore, but Protect. He goes for a Drain Punch, and that's going to get even more toxic damage onto him. Not much, because he did switch. Dimensions turn back to normal. I switch out into my Xbox. Now I can take a Drain Punch or anything this thing wants to throw at me. And Drain Punch does a hell of a lot of damage, but I know that I could live it. And I made a massive misplay here, and I thought that he wouldn't be counter Drain Punch. I have no idea why he wouldn't, but he actually does, so I should have went for a Bullet Punch, but don't. So that's a massive fail on my part. Go into my Leafeon because I can take anything it wants to throw at me. He switches out and goes into Reuniclus, and I'm actually going to go for a Protect because, once again, Protect all. Go for a Leaf Blade. That's going to do like nothing to it. Actually, that's quite a nice bit, like a 2-hit KO, no problem. Sets up his Trick Room, and then he's scared. He can go out into his Ember, and I play really smartly here because he knows that I'm scared of a fire move. So I'm going to stay in and take a Hammer Arm, like really take it, and go fire for Toxic, because I know at full HP I could take a Flare Blitz like a champion. So I'm not at full HP now. He probably thinks I'm gonna switch out again and goes into his Drudgen, and I just protect, lol, fail, and now I'm really worried. Goes for an outrage, and I was pretty sure I was gonna die, but because Leafeon is an absolute pro, I'm gonna live that. I'm gonna throw a toxic on it, and because he's stuck in outrage, I can throw off a protect, and he's stuck into it, so he's gonna take even more poison damage, and I can get some lefties. Now the Trick Room is gone, means I'm now going to be faster, so I'm going to protect on the outrage, get more lefties, and he's going to lose even more HP, so that's brilliant. I can then go for a synthesis and get like loads of HP back, and if he goes for an outrage, that would be stupid because he'd just be taking more damage. Goes for a Fire Fang. Actually, the outrage would have done a lot more than the Fire Fang, so don't know what happened there. Probably just to see how much damage what it is, and maybe see what I am, but obviously that's I am a defensive Leafeon. Go for a synthesis, and seeing this M board, I'm thinking, right, I'm probably going to hit a flare bits, but I can do this no problem. But he switches out again, hoping for like a double switch. But no, I stay in for a Leaf Blade, and that's going to take out the Pythagoras. But I'm going to get the ability Mummy, which is actually quite good for me in the next few runs. So awesome. Goes into a Bishop, and this bit is a huge stall war. I'm going to throw off a Toxic because I'm a retard and I forgot that this is steel. He gets the ability Mummy after hitting me, so whatever he had is now gone, which is good, I guess. Going to fire off a Leaf Blade. It's going to do absolutely nothing, but I know that he's going to keep iron-heading me, and he predicted the switch, and I love just staying in on things which I know I can take a hit and just slowly whittle them down with Toxic or by this way. This video shows the absolute necessity of having a stalling Pokemon who can do a shitload of damage and stall perfectly well. Because Leafeon is pro. So go for synthesis, and because there's no Trick Room, I'm going to outspeed each time. So I'm going to keep on synthesising up, so I get to a point in my HP where I can start attacking it. And I can start attacking it now, so he goes for an Iron Head. It's going to do absolutely nothing to me, even though it is stab and it is neutral. I'm just going to fire off a Leaf Blade. It's going to do absolutely nothing, but considering that it is stab and my Leafeon's attack is actually quite high, it's going to do a fair chunk. Not much, but a fair chunk. So I go for another Leaf Blade. It's not going to take it out. He's going to go for an Iron Head. And here, not here, later on he gets a crit, I think it is. Right, so I go for Synthesis, and I'm going to get like really close to full HP. Goes for an Iron Head. I'm thinking, I'm actually not sure. Here he gets the crit, and I know I have to go for another Synthesis now. Otherwise, I'm screwed. But he switches out into Uniclus. I reckon he should have done this a lot earlier on, because he probably would have destroyed this Leafeon. But now because he switched in, I can fire off a Leaf Blade onto this Uniclus, and that's going to take that out. And I think he switches out, or next is an Ember, and at this point he or she is like, sod this, I can't be arsed anymore, and actually runs. So that was a really good game. Really shows the importance of having a stall Pokemon who can deal some shitload of damage. And I'm really upset about not being able to show a certain Pokemon off. I mean, I really want to get a match with like Kajundo there, just to show that this set Kajundo is absolutely uber. Just the fact that ghost types fuck it up, so that's why I want certain things down. But I'm ranting a bit. So yeah, the music is probably going to keep on playing, so if you want to listen to that, then stay tuned. If not, go to my channel, like, sub, whatever, I don't care as long as you like my videos and stuff. And yeah, that is me out. Ravenhurst out.